Welcome to the last news update of 2024. It's Benidorm by Anna YouTube channel, your reference for Benidorm, Costa Blanca, and Spain. Let's begin. The first news that I wanted to share with you all is about the tourism update. We are heading full speed to New Year. It's only one day before the New Year's Eve, and we're technically quite worried because, well, you'll get to know about it at the end of this video, so stay tuned. But we are definitely worried about tomorrow's celebrations. And looking at today, it definitely doesn't feel like there's something going on. To be exact, right now there's around 90% of occupancy in Benidorm town for New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. There's a lot of people everywhere. The beach is looking stunning. Just look at this view. And while you're looking at it, I'll let you know what's going to be happening here shortly. First of all, we have the New Year's Eve celebration. This is the different type of fireworks displayed together with music. There's going to be a lot of big giant TV screens on the Levant Beach retransmitting from the main stage. There's going to be DJs, live session. All the bars and nightclubs on the Levant Beach will be working with the same music. There's going to be a lot of fun and a lot of people, thousands and dozens of thousands of them to be exact. On midnight, there's going to be fireworks. There's going to be countdown with typical 12 grapes of the new year to bring some luck into the next one, 2025. Plus, there's going to be at 1 at night the official connection with the Big Ben to celebrate the New Year for all those international tourists who are here in the area. There's going to be a lot of you, as we could have seen. After this, on the Three Kings Day, there's going to be a big parade with confetti, some sweets, a very nice one, colorful one, on the usual streets like Avenue Rusafa, towards the all the old town traditional city center, towards the town hall square and Leguera Park. You have all the streets in the tourism information office in case you need it, or in the official program of Beni Nadal 2024 online. Then we will have the Benidorm Fest at the end of January, together with the Tapas Fest, to choose the best themed tapa for the Eurovision pre-selection. The Alicante tram, the one that connects Benidorm and Alicante, will be running the whole night on the New Year's Eve as well. So if you want to travel between the two cities and try out something new, you will have the option to come back on a budget. The second news I wanted to share with you all is about the 1st of January and giant changes that it will bring. Nothing will be exactly as it was before. We are talking about the whole Levant Beach, about the whole city center and the old town and the Poniente Beach as well. Starting from 1st of January 2025, these places will change forever, at least slowly but surely they will be. All these areas were prepared in the past years. There were a lot of points installed with like light system, and there were a lot of indications saying that you're not allowed to go here. Here it's only 10 kilometers per hour speed. Here, unless you are a resident or you want to go like to a hotel, you cannot come. The low emissions area is becoming true right now. First 6 months will be adaptative months, which means that there's not going to be any kind of fines. There's just going to be information issued stating that you cannot do it here. These cars are not allowed. You need to do this. You need to do that. There's going to be a brand new app for the town hall to actually check the place where you're allowed and where you're not allowed to go. And this is the map, so you could see which areas are affected. And pretty much it's the whole Poniente Beach, the almost entire Levant Beach, plus the big part of the old town and traditional city center. So a lot of these places will be affected for traffic. Who will be able to pass? First of all, what if you're coming to a hotel, you're staying somewhere, and you need to pass with your car to park? In this case, don't worry about it. You will be able to do so. There's a margin of around 4 to 5 days when hotels will need to register. Hear this out. Hotels will need to register your vehicles. Even if you're not paying a parking with them, well, you will be kind of, because you need to pass with your vehicle, or you need to park it somewhere paid so that the place would register your car license plate. In this case, it's going to be registered in the system, it's going to be unified, and they will know that you've passed through this area because you've parked your car at this and this place, or because you're coming here on holidays. But if you just want to pass just like this and continue, it's not going to be valid and you might get a fine. What if you are just here on holidays, you're not staying here, but you want to explore the area? There's many parkings outside of it, but if you want a paid parking or a blue zone, that is available here in Benidorm town, especially in this part. If you want to park your car, you can get inside, because once you park, it is necessary to introduce your license plate in the system when you pay for it. Thus, they will cross the information, they will know that you've parked and you've paid for it. So there was a reason why you went there. The worst part probably will be for the transfers, for the shuttle buses. Now they're used to go whatever they want, to stop at any place they find available to stop the traffic, but it's not going to be the case any longer. These shuttle buses will need to pre-book time frames. Can you imagine that? How much of a bureaucracy it's going to be? How much more work it's going to be for all the companies to manage? And there should be like a list that would renew itself immediately, so that people would see which ones are available for parking. And imagine this, if you have people arriving at this specific time, and if this time frame is occupied, what, you won't be able to stop there? You will need to wait 15-20 minutes more? I don't know how it's gonna work, but it's definitely quite strange. You gotta tell us what you think here in the comments. Meanwhile, the parking registration, the license plate registration kind of seems all right to avoid the fine if you want to pass through this area, but having time frames to be able to park shuttle buses and all of it, I don't know how it's going to be working. Residents will also need the authorization. They will need to register their license plate if they already did not by now at the town hall, and you will be able to freely pass this area because you are a resident. But apart from that, it's going to be quite strange. I wonder how it actually will be looking like. All of this is to make Benidorm less emissions, more emissions neutral, and to have a pure air inside of the city, which I personally like this idea. There's going to be around 5 giant screens in different parts, like emissions neutral parts in Benidorm town, so that you would be able to regulate on how pure the air is, so that people will be able to see live on the screen what is the quality of the air in that specific area. So we'll see how it goes, but definitely a couple of these things are very, very strange. The last part that we wanted to share with you guys, there's quite a lot of people here on the beach, so ignore them. There's a lot of music also from different parts of, my goodness, there's so many people. Okay, it's because they're dancing, they're street dancers. I was wondering if people are celebrating New Year's Eve already so early, or what it is, but no, these are street dancers with the microphones. Okay. Last but not least important news. Raise your hands here in the comments, those of you who love to explore, who love nature and love walks while you're on holidays on Benidorm town. We love them and we live in this area. For all those who do, this is the place that you just need to explore. This place right here is becoming a #1 touristic attraction almost of the region of Alicante. It is lately very, very popular, and it is improving itself constantly. We are talking about La Pasarela de Relleu. In English, it would be Relleu Footbridge. I've seen some other names like King's Path, Alicante King's Path, or something like this, but technically it will be Relleu Footbridge. This is the place right here. It is absolutely gorgeous, as you can see on the screen. It has different glass platforms where you can enjoy the nature as if you would be floating in the air. And this is inside of a natural park next to the river. This area is open to public back again, and it opened up an additional 20 meters for hiking. It is very, very nice. It's like a circular motion. So you come from one side, you go all around it, and then you return to the same part. And it's just a piece of nature. It's a part of our region. You can see a lot of olive trees, almond trees, especially beautiful when almond trees are blossoming. Oh, that is just incredible. And many people are going there. If you're afraid of heights, might not be the best idea for you guys, but if you're not, This is just a perfect day whenever we have a good weather outside. There's quite a lot of work still going on out there. There's some refurbishment. They're improving it. They're making it bigger and nicer and connecting the two paths so people wouldn't need to cross on the same path to opposite directions just because it's uncomfortable. They're not as wide, and some people are afraid of heights. So to make it even better than it is right now, they're performing a lot of works with it. But definitely, if you love this type of adventure, natural adventure, it is a great area to enjoy an authentic hike in the mountains, but with gorgeous views and safely. That's the most important thing. Let us know if you've been there, or maybe after hearing about it, you are planning on visiting it. We definitely are. And now let's have a short walk down the loveliest Levant Beach on 30th of December, just one day before New Year. And we'll show you what the weather is looking like and why we're slightly worried about tomorrow's fireworks and the macro fiesta on the Levant Beach for New Year's Eve. Just look at the incredible atmosphere here right now. We've never seen so many people here on Monday, and it is because we have a record occupancy of 90% for New Year's Eve. So many people with children playing in the sand. The weather is incredible. People are even swimming inside of the Mediterranean Sea, while the water temperature is pretty much very low, at least for us locals. Today it is very sunny, it is very nice, it is very warm. The real feel is incredible outside, which is why, as you can see, there is people having a walk by the water. The sun is shining in the sky, and it is just a gorgeous weather here today. But it's not going to be for long because, as you can see right there on the horizon, there are some ugly clouds coming to our region. This is not much just yet, but it's supposed to be raining tomorrow during midnight, when we will have the giant macro fiesta here on the Levante Beach, when we're supposed to have fireworks. It's supposed to be raining in all our province of Alicante. We will see how it goes, but hopefully it won't ruin the massive celebration and the macro fiesta, plus the fireworks, which is the most important thing here in our region. As for the temperatures, today it's around 17 degrees, and up until next Saturday, Sunday, we will have up till 20 degrees, plus 20 of the sunshine here in Benidorm town. This is why it's an authentic paradise for Christmas and New Year's holiday. 20 degrees on 1st of January, first week of January even. What can be better than that? Thank you for accompanying us on today's latest Benidorm news update, the last update of 2024. We wish you a lovely day, great celebration, happy new year, and we'll see you here on the channel very, very soon with a brand new video. We will show you the New Year's Eve in Benidorm. Whether it's raining or not, we will be here to keep you updated. See you then. Bye, Dees.